the Super Adaptoid Analysis. I'm your host, the Mighty MCU Man, and I'm here to talk to you guys about Meet Captain America, the penultimate episode for the Avengers Earth's Mightiest Heroes micro episodes that are technically more so prequel episodes, but in any event, the main title is based off of Captain America's very first issue, Meet Captain America, issue 1 in 1941. In the same issue, we get to see his origin, just like how we get to see it in the show, but by way of film reel. And how he became the very first super soldier in America and the world at the time. And just like in the comic book, we get to see how Steve reacts to being pretty much the world's very first weapon. And we get to see his exploits throughout the years, which, in my humble, honest opinion, we really get to see one of the best panels by Jim Straczynko brought back from 1968's Captain America. This is some fun stuff here. And as the episode progresses, we get more and more into what they're doing at this Hydra science base. We get to see Captain America leading the Howling Commandos. Very interesting aspect that I think Marvel really likes to do, but what's even more interesting is that we are introduced to Red Skull and Baron Wolfgang von Strucker, Red Skull made his first appearance in Captain America Comics issue 1. Meanwhile, Baron Wolfgang von Strucker made his first appearance in Nick Fury and his Howling Commandos in issue 5, which is actually doubly interesting, even more interesting than that. I know the Howling Commandos all were SHIELD agents turned soldiers, and we get to see all of them represented here. Izzy Cohen, Rebel Rattleston, Gabe Jones, all of them are here. And even Wolverine gets to make his very first appearance in the show as one of the Howling Commandos in a very, very blink and you'll miss it sort of situation. Pinky Pinkerton, though, I don't know, guys. That's a lot of style for some fun Avengers / Captain America action, but as the team progresses through the Hydra science base, we get more and more action sequences that show us that Captain America is one of the most formidable combatants in the Marvel Universe. Come to find out that that's not Nick Fury, actually. That's more Jack Fury, Nick Fury's father. That fought in World War I, though. That's the difference. That's where we get to see more fun comic book-y elements, and it is here that we are introduced to Bucky, who was also introduced in Captain America Comics issue 1, where the origin is that he more so found out Steve Rogers is Captain America because he has secret identities. But this episode really takes more from Avengers issue 56, where we get to see the circumstances that led up to Bucky's presumed death. As the episode progresses, though, we get to see that the Red Skull is actually trying to make Asgardian mythological creatures into an army that he can use against the Allies during World War II. But in Avengers issue 56, we find out that Zemo is really just trying to steal an experimental plane with a humanoid robot that pretty much gives Captain America and Bucky a run for their money in the same exact way these Asgardian creatures give Captain America, Bucky, a run for their money. But in a really interesting turn of events, we get to see that Captain America and Bucky pretty much triumph over Ymir, the Frost Giants, the Rock Trolls, the whole 9 yards from most of the 9 realms. But I digress. We get to see the establishing shot of Captain America and Bucky chasing down the Red Skull, similar to that of Avengers issue 4, where we get to see that Captain America and Bucky were chasing down Baron Zemo, and Bucky sacrifices his life in a similar way to that of Avengers issue 4. And in both, it seems like it's a very emotional moment, and in the show, they do it with the most reverence. And I do have to respect that. The show honestly made this episode made me very emotional by the end of it, and I just really appreciated the time and care that went into this episode for a lot of different reasons. Specifically, Captain America is one of just my favorite superheroes, and I just really did enjoy seeing the upside to this And I want to thank you guys for joining me again. You guys have a great day. It's very much appreciated that you guys joined me. I'll see you guys later. Also, be sure to join me for the next time we do the Super Adaptoid analysis, which is going to be the Friday after next. But thank you so much for joining.